Well, good morning. We want to talk this morning about an attribute characteristic of God that often does not get discussed. In fact, it's sometimes, I think, inappropriately not talked about. So some people say that God is what's known as impassible. It has the idea that God is without emotions. So that when we see in the text God having emotions, that really what's happening there is we're just talking about God in a manner, in a way, attributing human emotional characteristics to him so that somehow we could understand him in some way. It's called attributing an anthropopathism to God. I don't think that is actually what the text is doing. In fact, I think it isn't a bottom up, like from us looking to God and attributing something to him. I actually think it's the other way around. I think instead, what we have is that we have emotions because God has emotions. The difference is my emotions are inconsistent and my emotions are unstable. God, though, is completely internally consistent and completely emotionally stable. And yet, he certainly possesses passions. It's not that he's without passions, it's that he is pure passion in that sense. And so the fact that I have desires and that I have emotions is actually a fruit of his nature. I'm created in his image. That's one of the reasons I have those things. My problem is I have them in a fallen nature. I have them in a way that often I don't handle them very well. In Isaiah 62, verse 5, the text is talking about God and his passion for Israel. And I want to just read a verse for you out of this text, Isaiah 62, 5. For as a young man marries a young woman, so shall your sons marry you. And as the bridegroom rejoices over the bride, so shall your God rejoice over you. As the bridegroom rejoices over the bride. Remember the way you felt if you're a man when you got married and that woman, you saw her at the end of the aisle and she walked down. I remember just the feeling and the passion and the emotions, the culmination and commencement at the same time. A part of life fading away, a new chapter beginning. And here you have waited to spend your life with this woman. All of the passion that you have, that is what the text likens God's passion. As the bridegroom rejoices over the bride, so shall your God rejoice over you. His people, Israel. We can look in the New Covenant, in the New Testament, and see he has passion over his people, his bride, the church, the bride of Christ. So you as a member of the bride of Christ know that your God is passionate for you, consistently passionate, intensely passionate, righteously passionate, but passionate. And so you do not come to a God who is stoic. You come to a God who is for you with all the passions that means and employs. In that way, rest, but boy, enjoy the passion of God that God's invested in you. Have a wonderful day.